But there's gonna be really nothing going on much in terms of gaming. Okay, now it's recording. Let's see how well that goes. Oh wait, I need to eat some food. There we go. Potato rice blintzes. Delicious. And actually, let me change what's shown here. Because sometimes you'll be engaging in a fight, and somebody will say something, or say something like directly before or after the fight, and you're not quite close enough, so it's a little faint to hear, at least for me. And so I like to have like the NPC talk up, so at least I can read what I missed.
What is this? The Abbey burns. Quickly, we must find Kasura.
So much destruction. What could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
I mean, you know, like, you guys weren't expecting this. I mean, everybody's watching our every movement to get the Amulet of Kings, but oh noes! This place that I thought was secret, but yet everybody knows about, got attacked. It's like, whatever. And I love how dude runs off. I mean, I just saved his ass not too long ago. You'd think he wouldn't, like, run off like an idiot. But, oh well.
There's trouble afoot.
Yeah, no shit.
Saisahan! Intruders. Cultists. They attacked the Abbey. So many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
Gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rifts to oblivion.
No. Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I assume everything is a trap, therefore, it's a challenge.
Oh god. It's always got to be the smug one in the group. Let's see if she has anything extra to say. Guess not. Oh, maybe.
I'll recover. Just find the intruders and make them pay.
No, not really. Sometimes you can get like more information about where you are and who's doing what, but in this case I guess they don't care. They just want you to get on with it.
In the name of Moloch Baal, come forth and destroy his enemies!
Oh, really? Oh yeah. Remember, I just changed out. I remember I changed out some of my spells, like last night. Oops. Okay, there's definitely some lag. Little bit of lag now that I turn the recording bit back on. And once again, for those watching at home, this is just a test run of my machine and software and getting things set up right to actually have a proper Twitch play session. So you're gonna see me stop, go off, do something else, frantic typing, and a lot of cursing, and then me going back to game. So this isn't really about a game stream, but me just setting shit up. So it's gonna be pretty fucking boring.
Minions and obey.
Okay. And I liked in this game that, you know, it's exactly like the single player games, where it's not in this particular dungeon, but where you had like those little jars and urns and stuff, and then you can go around and some of them are actually have things in them that you can take. And the thing that I really, really like, and they had this when it was in
Ghosts
beta.
of Oblivion, come forth and feast.
Aha. And they had it in the beta version of this game. Oh yeah, that was definitely some lag. Anyway, they had it in like the beta version of this game where when you read books, you get, you know, sometimes you could just read books to read them for fun, and some are lore books, and you get like you know, points in like Mage's Guild or something like that.
Titan returns.
Ah, Sai Sahan and company at last. My pet has been waiting for
Whoa.
you.
I skyward.
Whoa.
It comes.
Okay. Oh shit. Die.
How many more of your friends must die, Sai Sahan? Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Yeah, I got crazy lag. So if you hear me like furiously hitting buttons, it's because the lag time between me hitting the button and the actual action is pretty wide. And I think it's because I'm doing the stream and I'm recording and this machine is doing a bunch of other things in the background that I should probably turn off, but I haven't. Wow. That was impressive looking. Yay! You're welcome. Anyway. As I was saying with the books, and then you can read the books, and some of them give a skill up, just like, you know, in the main game, which I absolutely loved in the beta, so I'm glad they kept that going forward.
Well fought. Sai Sahan travels with worthy companions. My injuries are not serious. What are a few more scars to an old warrior? Scars have the virtue of reminding us that our past is real.
I love it that the warriors are always saying that, like, oh, what's a few scars? These scars is what, you know, makes me know I'm alive. You know what? Fuck that. I'd rather be an awesome warrior with no scars. How about that?
I did not find the Ring of Stendarr's mercy, but now that the King of Worms knows you are here, it is only a matter of time before he launches another attack. Indeed, atop the eastern stair is the secret entrance to the ancestral crypt. The ring is within.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me. The hidden entrance will not be obvious.
Why would a crypt need a secret entrance?
It's a wonder there's an unplundered crypt in all of Skyrim. You Nords could learn a thing or two from the builders of Hammerfell.
Perhaps Hammerfell could also teach Nibene the virtue of good manners.
Oh, why? As a point. I mean, you know, The Nord burial grounds are plundered within an inch of its goddamn life. Every single one. So yeah, maybe take notes. Alright. Speaking of plunder, I hope there's something to plunder in here. Okay, before we get into it here, I'm going to now check settings. So once again, this is going to be really fucking boring. Because I'm not doing much besides checking my settings and checking other things and turning shit off and on again. So really boring. Oh good, nobody's watching this time. I had a few people watching, and I'm sure I pissed them off and I'm like, oh my god, I'm never gonna watch that bitch again, because it's just like she doesn't know what she's doing. Which is true, I really don't. Which is why I'm having this test playthrough. Interesting. So... And the other reason why I'm doing this is not that so much I want to become some, like, massive, you know, uber gaming, you know, Twitch person, is that when there's events like Extra Life, and then there's like a few other like charities that I'm a part of that do streams for good causes, like, you know, getting games to our folks in the military, U.S. military, and stuff like that. You know, I want to be able to participate a little bit better, and so in order to be able to participate better, I need to get on the Twitch chip and. Interesting. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to start... Not playing, sorry. But I'm, like, starting this stream... preview, rather, on my end. To see how it's behaving. So you might hear my voice twice. So, sorry. Okay, now I'm going to start. Actually, I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, somebody I know is streaming Dragon Age Origins, which is cool. That's honestly one of my favorite games ever, is the Dragon Age series. I actually legit like it more than Mass Effect. I know that's... Oh my god! I like Mass Effect too, but I just like the characters in Dragon Age just a lot more. Anyway, back to testing all the things. So, if anybody's wondering what I'm actually testing, I'm actually using like OBS latest version. and seeing how that interacts with Twitch. I mean, it's pretty easy to get to. I mean, you can go right into Twitch and right into their streaming apps. Area, and boom. Open broadcast software is like the first one that shows up. And the setup of it was really easy. The hardest thing for me was figuring out which gaming headset I needed to use, because I actually have two. I have one kind of cheaper freebie version, like this K-World like gaming headset that, you know, it does the job, but it's not like the best headset in the world. And then I have my way more expensive Sennheiser headphones that I like, but OBS really didn't like the cheapy headphones. It only seems to like the very expensive headphones, so go figure. So that was like the only setup hiccup that I ran into, and now everything is just trying to find the best stream quality. And so far, its stream health is good, and it's not recommending anything, which is really rather surprising. So hopefully all is well. So let's move forward. Okay, I don't know what that... Oh, it's that chick. I was like, what's that random moaning? I was like, oh, you're slowly dying. My bad.
Stinks
Oh,
of
wait.
dust and
No,
death.
shut up. I mean, I'm trying to rob here. Oh, yay. I mean, the cool thing... about the latest update, which introduced housing, is that now you get like these blueprints, you know, to build, so you can build your own like furniture and stuff, which is, if you're really into crafting, that's rather cool. So then it's just one more thing left to craft, and honestly, it's in your best interest to put the effort into crafting, because, I mean, you can buy stuff from the stores, and yeah, you can have your guildies do stuff for you, but for me it's just easier a lot of the time if I just have multiple characters and do it all myself. Sup? Talk to me.
I can feel the presence of my ancestors whenever I come here. I am burdened with a great responsibility to honor their sacrifice and uphold their legacy. Along with some of the most renowned sword singers who ever lived, we must tread carefully and with great respect.
Sure, I'll show it really great respect when I'm going around robbing everything. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
We both thought it would be well protected in the Valley of Blades. The most gifted young swordsmasters of Hammerfell are invited to train with Kasura. The town was bristling with strength and steel before the Titans showed up. I cannot say. Perhaps someone told him of my past. Perhaps he pried the memory from me during my time in the halls of torment. Either way, I am to blame for the valley's destruction. No one I love will be safe until Mana Marco has been dealt with. And I shall need a proper weapon. Kasura said that my father's greatsword lies with the ring. It seems proper that I should wield it in his honor.
Let's go. Let's do this. Alright, but before we do this, I have to go check something else. Okay, for anybody watching, just a heads up that this is a total test playthrough, and it's gonna be really fucking boring. Because you're gonna see me stop, and then start again, and then stop again, and start again, because I'm busy, like, resetting things. So I updated the title of this stream for it to say test run, just for people to know that, yeah, this is a test. And what you're going to see is going to be really fucking boring, because I'm going to be stopping and starting and doing a bunch of things, and you're going to hear just random typing because I'm trying to tweak settings. Anyway. Moving on.
Tread lightly. Few living have been permitted to walk among these honored dead.
Okay, I'm about to rob the honored dead as much as possible. Oh, well, I'm not gonna rob that, because that's shitty. I'm kind of discerning about what I rob. It's like, if it's not above a price point, I'm not gonna bother. And since I'm not really focusing much on... Shit, I didn't mean to touch
This
it.
place stinks.
Alright. I'm only focusing on blacksmithing and enchanting right now. I mean, eventually I'm gonna try to craft all the things, but for right now I'm not really doing much in terms of crafting. So stuff like rice and provisioning, like, I'm not picking that up on purpose. The only time I'll pick it up if it's a green or a blue item or something like that right now, because this is a really low-level character, and I'm still learning the ropes, and I'm not really into getting real deep into crafting right now. Eventually I will, because crafting is fun. And the way they have crafting set up in this game actually isn't painful, so I'll definitely be doing it.
Divad Hunding, son of Frandar do Hunding, Helhanse no Shira, the greatest of the Sword Saints. The hearth of every household in Hammerfell has a small alcove containing a copy of his father's greatest work, the Book of Circles.
Ah. I love how you guys, like, took that from the Book of Five Rings. Book of Circles, huh? Okay. I'll give it to you.
Ra'aba was a warrior of great renown. He fought alongside Frendar Hunding in the 7 great battles against the armies of Hira, and survived. At the final battle at Hatu Mountain, more than 300,000 gave their lives.
How come these guys don't have anything good to rob? But I guess we'll go around all of them so you can talk about it. You know, I wonder if they're just gonna spring to life and attack us.
The twins of Sword and Spear, Rahasa and Rahuzar, and their mother, Anse Satame, the Tigress of Dragonstar.
I think he bowed in the wrong direction, but that's okay. No, nothing to say. Meanwhile, this chick is like moaning in agony as dude like stops at each point to talk about some ancestor. She's like, "Bitch, can we get on with this? I'm like bleeding to death."
Anse Kalam, master of polearms, and his daughter, Ra'adia. They swept through these mountain passes like a tempest, driving out the bandit tribes that had harassed our people for 2 decades.
Okay, so before we get into this, I want to tweak one more thing. Oh. Wow, it's back up to 4 viewers. Well, just so that you know, guys, this is a test run. There's not going to be much to see in this run besides me randomly pausing from time to time so I can update my settings. But you're welcome to watch me do random shit, even though it's going to be kind of boring. Alright. This is it.
Seems fitting that the Ring of Stendarr's mercy lies with my father's greatsword. We will need both for the battles that lay before us.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Nothing worth robbing in this tomb. I am disappointed. And there it is.
By the sword of my father, Nazir Ataf-Sahan, I pledge myself to the destruction of Manimarco and the liberation of Tamriel from the tyranny of the god of schemes, Molad Bal.
Yeah, roar! Thanks for that announcement, dude. At least you get a nice sword, though. Oh, wait. I need to talk to this chick now.
The ring is yours. Guard it well. I must return to my students to begin the long task of rebuilding. Thank you, but I cannot leave the Valley of Blades. I must bury the dead and tend to the wounded.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you would lead me to the ring eventually. Give it to me.
Your presence defiles this place, Manimarco.
Give me the ring, and I might spare your pathetic lives.
We struck down your Titan and we'll strike you down soon enough.
Yeah, you tell him, FemShep. I mean, you know, Lyra's Titanborn.
Your delusions of godhood are laughable, you ignominious corpse herder.
Very well, then. I'll simply take the ring from your corpses.
Oh, here we go.
How dare you raise the honored dead to fight your battle?
I knew this was gonna... It's like, this is... I'm like, alright. Obviously, I have more adjusting to do, because... there's still some lag on my end, which I expected, because right now I am streaming and recording at the same time, and this machine's doing a bunch of other things, not related to this stream or recording. Interesting. What? Bullshit. Die already.
The next time you hide something from the most powerful necromancer in all of Tamriel, you might reconsider hiding it in a bloody tomb.
Oh crap. I might die on this because... Yep. Too much lag. Way too much lag. Alright. Adjustment time. Okay, I'm going to